Choosing a boarding school for your daughter is a huge decision, and rightly so. Your priority is to ensure that she's happy and thriving, and that she has every opportunity to succeed in all her activities. Pymble Ladies College was established as a boarding and day school more than 100 years ago. We've held hands with and guided generations of daughters and their parents through the unique experience of boarding. Boarding has certainly changed over the years, as you'll no doubt discover. Today, choosing the right boarding school for your daughter comes down to these key questions.
It's all about personalised learning at Pymble. We know, guide and challenge every one of our boarders. One of the great things about boarding at Pymble is the close relationship between the boarding homes and the academic environment. The boarding team enjoys a close relationship with the day school. We meet regularly to understand, plan for and share information to best meet the needs of every one of our boarders. Our girls come from a range of schooling backgrounds. We have programs in place to help them fill any gaps. One of these includes our evening study program, where we have teachers, specialist tutors and our boarding team on tap to help the girls with homework, study and assignments.
We have 3 boarding houses here at Pymble: Goodlet for Year 10s and 11s, 12s are in Lang, and Marden has 7, 8 and 9s. And they're amazing houses. They've got over 102 years of history. The girls love living in these older period homes. They have lots of meaning to them. Often their mothers have been boarders here as well, and they know the rooms their mums stayed in and the jokes that they told. So it's a really warm, welcoming place for them to come to. When the girls come home after school, it's quite noisy when they first come home, and they all come in chattering about how their day's been. And they love that bit of it. And the staff are here, and most of us have been around for quite some time. And the girls love coming in and sharing their stories from the day with us. That'll be great.
At home, we like to eat the food that we love, and that's good for us. I make sure that every girl here has exactly that. If she plays sport, she needs to eat the right food. If she has allergies, we need to make sure that we have to look after her. But most of all, I want to see her eating and happy around the dining table with her friends, enjoying it.
The boarding community is like a home. You know, the girls get to be themselves. They have a whole lot of other sisters and aunties and mum-like figures and grannies. And we as the chaplains, we try and make sure that we pop around and visit them. So we pop around before school or after school and sit down and have a chat.
Because both Lorenzo and I live on campus as well, I think the boarders consider us to be their neighbours, and they almost have a closer tie to us. Not that we don't have closeness with the day schoolers, but they almost have a closer tie. Wouldn't you agree, Lorenzo? Yeah, with us.
They take ownership of us. We have deep roots and foundation in the Christian tradition, but we're a 21st century school as well. As a school, it's really important, and for us as chaplains, it's really important to support the girls in their own identity, and that's part of, I think, a school like Pymble as well. It's not just about the academic side, but it's about the holistic person and supporting them in their journey to grow and to obviously be educated, but also to grow as individuals. And so it's supporting them in their own spirituality.
When I have sport in the mornings, I get up, I get dressed, and then I go to the dining hall where I have my breakfast before sport, which is really convenient because I don't have to travel to and from school. Then I come back, I have a shower and get ready for school, make sure my room's tidy, and I'm all good to go. I would say that like 99% of the boarders do sport because it's just so, like, most of us want to just experience all of the opportunities that we have here at Pymble.
My weekends as a boarder at Pymble are always very exciting. Outside of school there's always shopping trips, other activities, laser tag, Vivid and other stuff like that. A weekend in Pymble there's cupcakes making, movie night, slumber parties. I have a city family named Emily. She is my really close family friend, and so she takes me out on the weekends to her house. We have sleepovers. And now, like, she's allowed to come into Pymble and have a sleepover at our boarding house.
I graduated from Pymble about 6 years ago, and as a boarder you make friendships and connections that stay with you for life. I have many of my boarding sisters on the other side of the world, on the other side of the country, or just down the street here in Sydney, and it doesn't matter where we are in the world, we're all still in touch and we still have the bond and connection that we had and that developed when we started together in Year 7. Every year we try to do an annual Boarders reunion where we all go out for dinner, and we've actually spoken many times of how we'd love to be able to book our reunion weekend in to the boarding houses during the holidays and see what mischief we can get ourselves into.
I hope this has been a helpful start to your boarding journey. Our very best wishes to you and your family from all of us here at Pymble Ladies College.